Every January, millions of people make promises. This year, I'll wake up early. I'll get fit. I'll study harder. I'll chase my dreams. For a few days, they feel unstoppable. The alarm rings. They jump out of bed. They go to the gym. They read books. They work on their goals. Then reality arrives. The weather becomes colder. Work becomes stressful. Failure appears. Suddenly, the excitement disappears. The gym membership is forgotten. The books gather dust. The dream slowly fades away. Why does this happen? Because most people build their future on motivation. But motivation is an emotion. And emotions change. Some mornings you feel powerful. Other mornings, you don't even want to leave your bed. If success depended on motivation, then no one would achieve greatness. The people we admire don't win because they feel inspired every day. They win because they show up even when they don't feel like it. That's the difference between ordinary people and legends. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. The invisible difference. Imagine two people. Both have the same dream. Both are equally talented. Both start on the same day. The first person works only when they feel motivated. The second person works every day, whether they feel excited, tired, happy, or disappointed. 1 year later, who do you think becomes extraordinary? Talent is important. But discipline beats talent when talent refuses to work. History has proven this again and again. And no modern athlete represents this truth better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, the price of greatness. Today, millions know Cristiano Ronaldo as one of the greatest football players in history. They see the trophies, the goals, the celebrations, the records. But almost nobody sees the mornings that created those moments. Long before the stadium lights, before the cameras, before the applause, there was only discipline. Ronaldo grew up in Madeira, Portugal, in a modest family. His dream wasn't guaranteed. He wasn't handed success. Every opportunity had to be earned. Even after becoming a professional footballer, Ronaldo refused to be satisfied. While many players left training after practice ended, Ronaldo stayed longer. He practiced free kicks again. He practiced finishing again. He trained his weaker foot. He worked on his speed. He strengthened his body. Not because someone forced him, because excellence had become his habit. His teammates have often described him as someone who arrives early, trains intensely, and takes recovery, nutrition, and fitness seriously. For Ronaldo, discipline wasn't something he switched on before a big match. It became a way of life. When motivation disappears, think about this. Do you believe Ronaldo woke up every single morning excited to train? Probably not. Even elite athletes have difficult days. They get tired. They lose matches. They suffer injuries. They face criticism. Yet they continue. Because discipline doesn't ask, "How do I feel today?" It asks, "What needs to be done today?" That single question changes everything. Champions don't negotiate with excuses. They keep their promises to themselves. The lesson for every dream. You may never play in the Champions League. You may never lift a World Cup trophy. But every one of us faces a daily match. A student chooses between studying and scrolling. An entrepreneur chooses between building a business and procrastinating. An artist chooses between creating and waiting for inspiration. A YouTuber chooses between uploading one more video or giving up after low views. Every day, life asks the same question. Will you wait for motivation? Or will you choose discipline? The answer to that question shapes your future more than talent, luck, or intelligence ever will. Because motivation is temporary. But discipline, practiced every day, becomes character. And character is what creates lasting success. Michael Jordan, rejected, but not defeated. Imagine being told, "You're not good enough." Imagine working harder than everyone around you, only to be cut from your high school basketball team. That happened to Michael Jordan. The boy who would one day become one of the greatest basketball players in history wasn't chosen. For many people, that would have been the end of the dream. But Jordan made a different decision. Instead of asking, "Why me?" he asked, "How can I become better?" While others complained, he practiced. While others rested, he trained. Every missed shot became another reason to return to the court. Years later, Jordan said, "I failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." Read those words again, not because they sound inspiring, but because they reveal a powerful truth. Success wasn't built on victories. It was built on the discipline to continue after failure. Every setback became another training session. Every rejection became another opportunity to grow. Kobe Bryant, the man who outworked everyone. If discipline had a face, it might look like Kobe Bryant. While most players arrived at practice, Kobe was already sweating. Long before Summaries, he was in the gym. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. There were no cameras, no interviews, no applause. Just one man, and thousands of repetitions. People admired Kobe's talent. But those who knew him admired something even greater. His obsession with improvement. If one shot wasn't perfect, he practiced it again. If one weakness appeared, he attacked it until it disappeared. He believed that every single day mattered. One extra hour today, another tomorrow, then another. Over a year, those extra hours became hundreds. Over a career, they became the difference between ordinary and legendary. Kobe never chased comfort. He chased progress. Because discipline is choosing what you want most, instead of choosing what feels easiest right now. Lionel Messi, turning weakness into strength. When Lionel Messi was a child, doctors discovered he had a growth hormone deficiency. His family couldn't easily afford treatment. Many people doubted his future. Some believed he was simply too small to succeed in professional football. Imagine hearing that as a young boy. Imagine people deciding your limits before you've even had a chance to prove yourself. But Messi never argued with his critics. He answered them through discipline. Day after day, year after year, he refined his skills. He improved his balance, his control, his vision, his decision-making. Eventually, the same size that people called his weakness became one of his greatest advantages. His story teaches us something extraordinary. You don't need perfect circumstances. You need consistent effort. Your greatest weakness today may become your greatest strength tomorrow. Serena Williams, champions rise again. Being number one doesn't mean life becomes easy. Even champions lose. Even champions get injured. Even champions face criticism. Serena Williams experienced all of it. She won Grand Slam titles, then suffered setbacks. She fought injuries, faced doubts, returned again, and again, and again. Every comeback required something stronger than confidence. It required discipline. Because confidence comes after preparation, not before it. Serena didn't wait to feel unstoppable. She trained until she became unstoppable. That is why champions aren't remembered for never falling. They're remembered because they always stood back up. David Goggins, winning the battle inside. Now imagine a different kind of athlete. Not someone born with extraordinary talent, but someone who transformed himself through relentless discipline. David Goggins grew up facing hardship, fear, and self-doubt. He struggled with obesity and believed he wasn't living up to his potential. Instead of accepting that story, he rewrote it. He lost weight, completed demanding military training, and became an endurance athlete. His message isn't that life becomes easy. It's that your mind often tells you to quit long before you've reached your true limit. The voice that says, "I'm tired. I'll start tomorrow. One missed day won't matter." Discipline answers that voice with action, not excuses. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you strengthen your character. Every time you do what is difficult instead of what is comfortable, you grow. Transition to part 3. Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Lionel Messi, Serena Williams, David Goggins. Different sports, different countries, different journeys, But they all share one invisible habit. They kept showing up. When they lost, they showed up. When they were criticized, they showed up. When nobody believed in them, they still showed up. Because legends are not created in moments of motivation. They are created in years of discipline. The choice that changes everything, the invisible battle. At this very moment, somewhere in the world, a student is choosing to study while everyone else is scrolling through social media. A young entrepreneur is working late on a dream that no one believes in. An athlete is practicing one more time after everyone else has gone home. No cameras, no applause, no recognition. Just one small decision to keep going. The truth is, greatness is never built on one extraordinary day. It is built on thousands of ordinary days. Every page you read, every workout you complete, every promise you keep to yourself becomes another brick in the foundation of your future. People see success. They don't see the thousands of quiet decisions that created it. Your biggest opponent is not another person. Many people believe they're competing against someone else. But the hardest competition is always within yourself. The voice inside your head says, skip today's workout. Watch one more video. You'll start tomorrow. You're not talented enough. That voice never disappears. Even champions hear it. The difference is, they don't obey it. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't become great because he never felt tired. Michael Jordan didn't become great because he never failed. Kobe Bryant didn't become great because training was easy. Lionel Messi didn't become great because life was fair. Serena Williams didn't become great because she never lost. David Goggins didn't become great because pain disappeared. They became great because they acted despite those challenges. That is discipline. 5 lessons that can change your life. Remember these 5 principles. First, never depend on motivation. Build routines instead. Second, small actions repeated every day are more powerful than big actions done once. Third, failure is feedback. Every mistake teaches you something if you're willing to learn. Fourth, keep promises to yourself. Every promise you keep builds confidence. Every promise you break weakens it. Finally, never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Everyone starts somewhere. The only person you need to become better than is the person you were yesterday. The final story. Imagine yourself 5 years from today. There are 2 versions of you. The first kept waiting for motivation, waiting for confidence, waiting for the perfect time. That day never came. Now imagine the second version. This person wasn't perfect. They missed days. They made mistakes. They failed. But every time they fell, they stood back up. Every single day, they took one more step. 5 years later, those tiny steps became an extraordinary journey. Now ask yourself, which version will become your reality? Because that decision isn't made 5 years from now. It's made today, with the next choice you make. Powerful closing. One day, people will look at your success and call you lucky. They'll admire your results. They'll praise your achievements. But they'll never see the mornings you wanted to quit, the nights you kept working, the failures you refused to surrender to, the discipline that changed your life forever. Always remember this. Motivation is temporary. Talent is limited. Luck is unpredictable. But discipline is a choice. A choice you can make today. A choice you can make tomorrow. A choice you can make every single day. Because in the end, champions aren't built by what they do occasionally. They're built by what they do consistently. So when life asks you tomorrow morning, do you feel motivated? Smile. Stand up. Take the first step. And answer with your actions. Because discipline doesn't just create successful people. It creates unforgettable lives. Motivation is the spark. But discipline is the fire that keeps burning long after the spark is gone. If today's message inspired you to take even one step toward becoming a stronger, more disciplined version of yourself, don't let this be the end of your journey. Subscribe to this channel for more powerful book summaries, life-changing lessons, and success principles from the world's greatest thinkers. athletes and leaders. Remember, your future is not created by what you do once. It is created by what you choose to do every single day. Stay disciplined, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.